it's Macy here, and today I want to talk about how to begin to read the Bible and how to just make it a habit in your life. Okay, so starting in Joshua 1, in verse 8, it says, "Study this book of instruction continually. Meditate on it day and night so you'll be sure to obey everything written in it. Only then will you prosper and succeed in all you do." Study the book of instruction. That's the Bible. That's reading the Bible. And I get a lot of questions like, "Macy, how did you start reading the Bible? How did you start making it a priority?" And guys, I didn't used to. I just thought, I'm a Christian. Like, I believe in God. I go to church. That's great. But I didn't really get in the Bible. But when you get in the Bible and when you start reading it, it will change your life. It changed mine. And I'm going to give you a couple tips on how to start and how to just make it the most effective. So I think the very first thing I do is just make sure that I'm available to God. I find a quiet place alone, away from people, so that I can open the Bible and have a conversation with God. Because that's what reading the Bible is. It's an open conversation with our Heavenly Father. And I think that just being vulnerable and being alone just really helps me to feel the presence of God when I'm reading it and when I'm learning more about Him. So when you finally open up the Bible, I think that it can feel overwhelming because there's a lot of pages, there's a lot of words, and there's a lot of depth that can be covered. But take it small. I started in Ephesians. I just took one verse at a time, and I took it with me throughout the day. I saved it on my phone so that way I could use it and I could really ponder on what was being said and what God was trying to teach me through it. I think as you start reading the Bible, you need to really get in a habit of praying. When you have that verse, pray about it. God, what are you doing with this verse in my life? How does this reflect my relationship with you? What are you trying to teach me? Start asking yourself questions and start praying about it. Really get into a one-on-one conversation with the Lord. And then the final thing I did was I made it a habit. It can feel so overwhelming because it's like, okay, I have to read it every single day. Well, if you make it stressful, it's gonna be stressful. So just take it one day at a time. I started by the first thing I did when I woke up was read the Bible. Now, I know not everyone is a morning person like me, so if you're not a morning person, that's totally fine. Maybe do it before you go to bed. Make that a habit. Or if you're not really a morning person, but you also don't stay up very late, just set a reminder in your phone. Okay, at 2 o'clock, I'm going to find my quiet time. Just find a slot of your day to devote it to Jesus. And I'm telling you, when you make this a priority, you will see God work in your life in ways that you never expected. And when you're seeking Him, you will start to bear the fruit of who He is. And you will start to act more like Him. And you'll see your life revolve around the goodness of who He is. I hope this helped, and I hope that your walk with Christ just grows with these tips. And let me know in the comments just what you think. Let me know if there's any other thing that I kind of missed or anything. But I hope this helped. God bless you all.